All right, welcome back. First episode of It Was the Jags podcast. Something I always been looking at starting, I'm a big Jaguars fan, been a Jags fan since the MJD days. Maurice Jones-Drew, I watched him back in the day. I've been just with this team through the high at 2017, through the lowest of lows back in 2020. You always be with this team. You're always going to roll with this team. And here we are, a little bit about me. Love this team. Been a fan, like I said, since the MJD days. Always been to a few Jags games myself. I love this team. I want to start my YouTube channel now. So first episode of It Was the Jags podcast. Before we get into my first video, if you can hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. Really want to grow this channel. Feel like this is the start of something, great. And yeah, let's get right into it. So this first video is going to be about the three keys to victory against the Tennessee Titans. Jacksonville Jaguars 8-8 play the Titans this weekend on Saturday. Winner is in the playoffs. Now, this is a game, one of the most important games in franchise history. We really haven't had a game like this, and I can't remember how long. It's been a while, probably since 2017, a crazy game like this. Kind of very excited. I'm very excited. It's a little nervous too, but that's part of this game, excited, nervous, same time. Going to be a great game Saturday night. First key to victory, though, against the Tennessee Titans is the number one thing, the biggest thing: limit Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, one of the best running backs in the NFL. This guy can change a game, how it's played. He can change how it's going. Let's see. Let's talk about the first game this year against the Jacksonville Jaguars. 17 rushes, 121 yards, one touchdown, and two fumbles. Now, I know that's a really good stat line, but all that came in the first half. Remember, most of that came in the first half. Second half, when they limited Derrick Henry, they made Tannehill throw. Now, I know Tannehill's not playing this game, but now it's Joshua Dobbs. You got to make Joshua Dobbs beat you if the Titans win this. You can't let Derrick Henry beat you. You got to limit Derrick Henry. The games before the Jacksonville game, he went for 11 rushes, 30 yards, 17 rushes, 38 yards. After the Jacksonville games, he's been over 100 yards basically every game. He's had that injury, but he's so rested. They didn't play him that Thursday night game. This guy's well rested. He's going to be ready to go. The Jacksonville Jaguars got to limit him. Hold him under at least 80 yards. Don't let this man get going. Got to limit him. Let Joshua Dobbs throw the ball. Let him make mistakes. You cannot let Derrick Henry get going. That is one of the biggest keys to this game. Limit Derrick Henry, because I believe if you limit Derrick Henry, the Jacksonville Jaguars got a very good chance of winning this game. But if you don't, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a tough one because you let Derrick Henry get going, that can change everything. Then the pass game starts to open. The play action starts to open. Maybe they run a little RPO because they're going to be focused on Derrick Henry. You got to limit Derrick Henry. That is the number one thing in this game to get that victory for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Limit Derrick Henry. Number two, get the run game going, man. Travis Etienne, he had a great game last week against Houston Texans, and he didn't even play the whole game. Last week he went for 9 rushes, 108 yards. Imagine he's playing the whole game, probably a little more over that. Great game, had that long run, that breakthrough we all wanted. We knew it was coming for Etienne. That breakthrough, long run, hits the hole, boom, he's gone. The Tennessee Titans game, though, he had 17 rushes, 32 yards of a long rush of 7 yards. Tennessee Titans, they limited Travis Etienne in that first game. Now, Travis Etienne, I believe he can have a good game now. Now you got the film on what the Titans were doing against Etienne, how to limit him. The O-line has to play a little better in the run blocking game this time. They didn't play great again that Titans game with the run blocking aspect. But if you play good in the run blocking aspect against the Titans in this game, Etienne gets going. Then, like I said with the other thing, you open up the passing game. Trevor Lawrence gets more comfortable. Play action, down the field passes, RPO. Look at Lawrence little running. Offense opens. You get that Travis Etienne running game open. The offense is going to open up even more. It's playing well right now, extremely well. Let's get Etienne going against the Titans, though. That's something we did not see in that first game against the Titans. The passing game looked very good, but the run game struggled. Let's get that run game going. Let's get Etienne rolling in this game. Let's get him going early. Hand him the ball off. Let's get a long rush of over 7 yards. That can't be a thing. Let's get Etienne going. That is the second key of this game. Travis Etienne needs to have a good game. They need to get the run game going. Last week against the Houston Texans, the run game looked good. Hasty looked good. They got Snoop Connor in the end zone. Let's get this run game going. Travis Etienne, let's have a day on Saturday. Next, the third one, the last one, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, third one, he has to play like Trevor Lawrence. Against the Tennessee Titans, he went 30 for 42, 368 yards, three touchdowns, no interceptions. He played really good, man. We need that same Trevor Lawrence this Saturday. I feel it's going to be a tighter game maybe, but Trevor Lawrence just has to play like Trevor Lawrence we've been seeing. Before that, after that game, he went 27-42, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick against the Dallas Cowboys. We know that game he went crazy too. Then against the Jets, a great defense, 20 for 31, 229 yards, no picks. He did what he had to do. They got to win rainy game, didn't throw as much, didn't let the ball loose as much. So he did what he had to do in that game. Then last week he didn't even play much. Played the first half basically, 17 for 21, 152 yards, 1 pick. It wasn't his best game, but he didn't play much. Houston Texans did their thing, but Jacksonville got that win. But Trevor Lawrence needs to play well this Saturday. Big game. Winners all gets it in the playoffs. Trevor Lawrence needs to have a good game. I'm looking for a similar game against the Tennessee Titans. Maybe not in terms of 42 passes because I'm hoping the run game gets going and you don't have to throw the ball 42 times. But if you do have to throw the ball more than 42 times, it's fine. Just make sure Trevor Lawrence getting going. I'm hoping we get like a 300+ yard game from Trevor Lawrence, 2+ touchdowns, no interceptions. Don't turn the ball over. Don't let this Titans team get motivated. Don't let them have some energy, some juice behind them. Get the fans into it early. Score early. Get the Tennessee Titans down early. Fans getting into it. Tennessee Titans fighting back. Jacksonville Jaguars defense hyped up. You got to get going early. Trevor Lawrence has to get going early. It's a third key in this. It's very important. All three of these keys, if the Jacksonville Jaguars do all three of these keys, limit Derrick Henry, get Travis Etienne going, and Trevor Lawrence does a thing, I think they will come out on top Saturday night, and they will be in the playoff spot in the 2022 playoffs. And man, oh man, does that sound good. It's a big game for the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Biggest game since 2017. Tennessee Titans coming to town. Duval, pack that stadium up, baby. I can't wait. Let's get it going Saturday night. And last thing, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notice button. My first video of it was the Jags podcast. Wanted to start this for a while, like I was saying, let's get this going. I'm going to be releasing content every week. I look forward to this game. I can't wait, man. I mean, this is going to be a great one. And as always, Duval, baby. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.